Okay, so this is my tutorial of my how to steam hair and makeup. I am wearing extensions, but I'm gonna have another tutorial about them. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna do my makeup. Um, what I use is a couple of things. I just use cheap stuff like Scarlett, and it's a natural coverage cream makeup. And at the moment, I have nothing on my face at all. You can see my red dot. Just up here. So this is a natural ivy colour. Just put that up so you guys can see it a bit more. Right. I don't find it the best coverage, so I mix it with a Dream Liquid Mousse Airbrush Finish Nude number 4. I mix them both together, just half-half, because this one gives the coverage and this one gives the consistency. So what I do is I just put it in the palm of my hand and I just get 3 pumps and it should come out like that. Then what I do is I grab this makeup, and if you guys can see that, but I grab the same amount and I put that on my palm as well, and it should look like this. What I do is I don't really care about the whole brush thing. I tend to use my fingers, but so I mix it together and then I just apply it all around my face, making sure that I blend it in everywhere, and then if I run out like I have on my forehead, I just make a little bit more, and that's normally that easy. So I've pulled all my hair back so that I can get to my face without having my hair in the way and parts getting in my hair. With this airbrush, always remember to use just a little bit of it on its own on your eyelids, under your eyes for dark spots, and around the chin and wherever you want them to blend in a little bit more. Okay, so most people sweat. That's what my face looks like when it's all blended in. So what I do is I take a brush, and mine's just Eco Tools, and it's just a thick brush. I use CoverGirl, and it's 225 Buff Beige, just looks like that. It's a fairly light colour too. So what you want to do is just mix it around in there, and then just gently dab it on around your face so that your whole face is equally covered in powder, making sure that you don't miss under the nose, on top of your eyes, and the main part where we sweat is our forehead. I hate using, like, I don't use these simply because they put on too much and it just looks a bit fake. So I tend to use just the brush, dab it in, and then put it wherever. Always look where there's shiny parts, because the shiny parts are where you should focus on, so that your face doesn't look so plastic. So you just do that quickly. Always remember to do in the corner of your eyes, where the dark spots can go. Right, and afterwards I just like to dip my finger in and just go my eyelids for a base, and I find it works a lot easier. And just under my nose. So after that, for contour lines, I use just a Jagger Metallic Face and Body Bronzing Powder. Also really cheap, but I find it works really nice. I don't actually tip the brush into the powder. When I unscrew the lid, as I can, there's just the right amount on the top. So it's just a little amount. I get the same brush and I just get it all in there and soak it all up in there. what I do is I want to get along here. Like I don't want to get down here or here or the apples. I just want to focus on getting the straight line up. So that's that side done, and you can see it's been highlighted and it's like a gold shimmery colour. Take a little bit more, and then you do the other side. Right. Now your cheeks should all be bronzed up and look nice. Alright, now I just have a really, really cheap brand and it's Colour & Co. It's a blush and it comes in three. There's like a dark, a medium, and a really light colour that I use. I find it's really nice and it's not too pink, it's not too red. That's the colour that I use, and as you can see I tend to use a lot of it in the whole. So what I'm going to do is grab a different brush, and for that one I'm going to get my Gold GB Vise brush. It's made for the cheeks so that it goes on really good there and it's really soft. So what I do is I brush it around the top, and then because it's really pink on top, I like to just brush a little bit off on my hand, and then it's just a nice colour. What you want to do is you want to get the apples of your cheeks on both sides. There should be just big red things now. Then, afterwards, I get the same brush. I like to blend it in so it looks natural, so I dip it into my foundation, and then I blend it. And on the other side too. Just nicely, and as you can see, it just ends up blending. Right, so that's my cheekbones and everything done. Eyes. For seeing eyes, I really like the dramatic dark look. So what I'm going to do is just use my eyeliner pencil, and it comes with a pink side for the lips. But before that, I'm going to just colour my eyebrows a little bit, just so they're more defined, and I'm going to use this brown colour. That looks like that. So I'm going to do is just go over a little bit, and just smudge it a little bit, and then on the other side. Just so that when you put your makeup on, your makeup hasn't gone over your eyebrows and they're not pale and covered makeup. Okay, so my eyes. Right, so what I like to do, I'll just look down in the mirror below so you guys can see properly. Right, so I take my eyelid like this, and I just draw on the top. And then once you've gotten down to this corner, I sweep it up. I know, like, some people don't like it, but I think it's pretty cool. Besides the people who don't like it, I get asked all the time, oh, how do you do your eye makeup? Like, why are your eyes so pretty? And whatever. Well, this is how I do it. So I just make it really thick on the side. Like it's a big, thick wing. Another thing you've got to make sure that you don't do when you do your eye makeup black is not to overdo it. Like that's nice there. Like that's a light, a good amount to put on your eye. Okay, so that's one eye done. That eye. Now do the same to the other eye. So I just draw and I get thicker at the ends. I constantly open my eyes to check that it has gone up like that on the side. To define it more, I just draw a line through it going up like that. And then, as you can see on the side, It's like that, so it's a nice cat eye. I do the same on the other side and just try and match them up. So that's that eye done. Alright, so that's basically just the tops of my eyes. I have a beauty spot and it's here. I like the pin-up chick sort of style to it as well, so what I tend to do, I'm going to finish off this eye first. What I tend to do is go over it just a little bit, not a lot, just a tiny bit so that it stands out, so you can see the black dot. It's best to do it with liquid eyeliner, but I don't want it to look too fake, so I just use a dab of this one. Okay, so what you do is your top waterline. You just line your top one, and then you do it to the other side. So it looks like that. Right, so your eyes look bigger and fuller. So normally I do the bottoms of my eyes, but I don't really like to do the waterline because I find it looks a bit trashy. Like some people suit it, some people don't. I just go right underneath my lash line and I just make that a little bit darker, just so that it stands out a bit more, but I won't do my waterline. I'll do it to this side as well. Right, so that's that done. Not fully seen, but the sort of like in between. Okay, so what I just quickly with my hair, I just pull it all forward like that. So I grab my fringe, I just move it around a little bit, and what I do is I grab it, I pull it back, and then I push it forward with my hands, and I find that it works a lot easier. I'm not really that seen anymore. I used to be, but this is just like a everyday, just casual thing. Because I'm doing hairdressing, I can't really get too carried away with it anymore. There's lots and lots of other styles that you can do that I'll probably end up showing in tutorials. But this is just my little, like, just a nice little scene thing that's not too over the top. And it's sort of like a night look. Like you can wear it out at night or you can wear it out during the day. Like it's just a nice in between sort of thing. So if you guys like it or have any questions, just rate, subscribe, comment, and I'll answer any questions you guys want. If you want me to do a tutorial, just put up what type you guys want me to do, and then I'll do it. Alright, thanks for watching guys. Bye!